Flyers.
Oh, big save by Carter Hart.
97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City, a Town Square media station.
The following program is paid for, and the opinions expressed are not those of Town Square Media or station advertisers.
Red 83.
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Get me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome in the locker room with Billy Schwein and Brad Quast right here on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN mobile app. Well, Q, it's here. It's the week. It's Super Bowl weekend, brother.
It's crazy. I'm excited.
Are
I
you
didn't sleep
excited?
last night. I'm not going to sleep tonight.
You're not going to
No.
sleep.
No,
It's this. Look, the anticipation, the build-up. It's been such a fun week, and we're finally on the air. I feel like we haven't been a part of it. I had to wait until Saturday to get on the air, and now we're here, and I'm just so excited. We got so much to do today in such short time, but it's Super Bowl 57, and Q, this is the final game of the year, man. This is what it all comes down to.
Yeah, it's all, the mini camps, the practicing in
all
August.
That hard work
all that
you
hard
guys
work,
do.
and it's like, holy cow, we're here. And they had the week to do all the preparation and the planning and the trips and everything and bringing family out. And now it's here. So now they're going to have their walkthrough today. They're going to have a team dinner, sleep. I don't know if they're able to sleep tonight.
You played in big games. I know you didn't play in one like the size of the Super Bowl, but you played a lot of bowl games,
a lot of big
stuff.
games.
How do you sleep before the game?
You don't. All the preparation's done. You kind of put everything together. The family moves out, so they're on their own. They're back in kind of a normal surroundings.
But I know you hear all the cliches. We're trying to keep everything simple. Do what you do, preparation. But it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Now look at us. I mean, like Mike Gill and the Sports Bashers out at Radio Row. They were going crazy. I watched all week long, from starting Monday night with the kickoff, the media day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And the interviews, and I thought that was a lot of fun. And just seeing everything, it's not normal.
It's not normal. But that's why they have an extra week. I'm out here and getting tickets for parties and Super Bowl tickets.
Right.
And can you imagine if you're in the game or part of the organization?
Right.
It's amazing. So thank goodness they have a week before to get all that done and focus in on football.
I mean, look at me, just me. Now, I do the newspaper.
You're a paper guy.
I got the intern, Andrew Leeds, in here. Of course, Nick Earnshaw is producing. Look at all the stats and stuff.
Oh, it's amazing.
And by the way, we're streaming live on my YouTube channel. You got to check us out because I got a replica. I got the Super Bowl trophy right here. I'm holding it up. The replica Super Bowl trophy. You got to check it out.
Yeah, it's great.
We got a big show today. Hey, listen, we're going to be part of the fun because we're giving away courtesy of Lenegan Plumbing and Heating. Now, Joe Lenegan at the beginning of the season, you know what his prediction was for in the beginning we were trying to figure out what the record's going to be?
What?
You know what Joe said?
9.
14-3.
14, really?
He said 14-3. Joe Lenegan's a big Eagles fan.
Yes, he is.
He loves them. And matter of fact, he's a big Philly sports fan. But I said, Joe, we got to do something special for the listeners. So Joe Lenegan, courtesy of Lenegan Plumbing and Heating, we have It's a Philly Thing t-shirt with ESPN on the sleeves and Lenegan on the back. Let me hold one up for interns. And if you're looking on the StreamYard, I got it right here.
Yes, nice looking shirt.
And then the 97.3 ESPN on the sleeve. And then I also have a conference 2023 conference championship shirt, NFC conference championship shirts. We're going to give it away. Here's what the deal is today. You're going to give us your best Eagles story or memory.
Memory of Eagles.
Best Eagles memory.
Okay.
All right. You're going to send us a text message with your phone number, 609-403-0973. Your name and your phone number. We're going to pick 3 names out of the hat
to win the T-shirts.
T-shirts,
okay.
And I will get in touch with them after the game because I'm sure people want these T-shirts for the game.
Well, it's a good-looking T-shirt.
It's a great T-shirt.
They're black. So remember, their best Eagles story.
Their best Eagles story, right?
Okay,
could be it, but and then we'll pick out the three that tugs at our heartstrings.
That makes sense.
All right, now speaking of tugs at our heartstring, I have become friends with Bill Elliott from the Hero Foundation. He lost his son in a tragic accident. His son was killed in a drunk driving accident, and I'll tell you what it's just such a sad thing, but you got to be aware. So we're going to throw in, he wants to contribute today. He wants me, like everybody's going to be drinking and partying, especially if the Eagles win.
Yep.
But guess what?
Gosh.
Bill said, hey, listen, but I want to remind people, be safe.
Be safe.
All right. So you're going to win not only an Eagles, it's a Philly thing t-shirt. Bill Elliott is going to throw in from the Hero Foundation a nice, and I'm holding it up right now.
Yeah, let celebrate, but don't embarrass the state of Philadelphia.
Exactly.
Be proud.
Be responsible.
Be responsible, but don't tear the.
But I'm ready for a win.
We're ready.
Now, we got a great show.
What are you doing for the game?
I haven't really. I got a few things that I can do.
Okay.
I don't want to. See, I'm different, Q. I don't know. I know. I'm sure a lot of people like this. I like to hear the commentary.
Yes.
I don't want to be distracted. I don't want to be like in a room where everybody's drinking and making noise. I want to watch the game and I want to pretend. I want to hear the commentary.
Yeah, and I'm not good company to go to games or to watch a game.
Because you're paying attention.
We talked about this, and I just kind of watch it. And commercials, everyone wants to come for the commercials.
Yeah.
I go up and get a beer.
Yeah, no, that's right.
So,
but today we got a really great show. We're giving away the shirts.
Yep.
609-403-0973. Text in your name and your favorite Eagles memory.
Eagle moment.
Favorite Eagles moment memory. 609-403-0973. We're giving away the shirts, the Eagles. It's a Philly thing shirt, the Hero Foundation shirt. We got a great show lineup. We got a great lineup today.
We got some good people.
All right, we're going to be talking with the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan.
Which way you think he's going to go?
Well, he's out in Arizona. He's been there all week. Have you seen his tweets and his thing?
I have seen him.
We're going to talk to him from Arizona.
Okay.
All right. Hour 2, our very own sponsor, Tom McMinamen from Tom's River Auto Group Studio.
Yep,
Tom's out there. You hooked him up with tickets.
He's got tickets and a party, hopefully.
And they're going nuts. He was texting me all last night.
No, I'm sending him all my invites to all the
all the people.
Yep.
Tom's going to call in a fan's perspective.
Okay,
that's what this show is we're fans, right?
Yeah, it's the locker room.
It's the locker room. So we want to get Tom's perspective. And then at 10:30 or 11:30, you got a great get today because this guy.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine.
The reason why I asked you to get him, Q. Who's the one who? When I say who is the biggest leader on this Eagles team?
Well, Kelsey, the center
and
of
Hank
the
Fraley was the center for Super Bowl 39
yes.
in 2004, 2005, right?
Yeah, down in Jacksonville.
I was at that.
I was at that game too.
Donovan McNabb got a little sick,
a little sick,
nervous.
a little sick.
But I don't know if I ever before the show started. I played football, not the level that you did. I played at a small junior college, but there were guys that used to get their nerves. They would throw up before games,
but before the games, not during the game.
Yeah,
because before the game you get jitters, and then the game starts, and it's business as usual. So it's good. It'll good to have Frank on. Obviously, he was on Hard Knocks because he's an offensive line for the Detroit Lions coach, and so it'll be good to catch up with him.
Hank Fraley, I think, is a great person to talk to today because he can give us a unique perspective from the center spot. I mean, you were a linebacker, I'm a quarterback, but as center, talk to me, Q, a little bit about the responsibility of a center on the line.
Yeah, so the center comes up the line of scrimmage and calls the defense out and calls the run blocking and basically the pass blocking schemes. So he calls out, and if you listen to the games closer, they say Mike 47,
right.
47,
and he's making all those calls.
So you find the Mike linebacker, you find the strong safety where the strong safety is, and he in the shade. If they're odd or even, he makes the calls and sets up the whole play.
And it'll be interesting to talk to Hank Fraley because I don't really remember Hank Fraley maybe I've been paying attention more to Jason Kelsey because he's going to be a Hall of Famer. But he'll go down and get his initial block, and then he'll get off that block, go down, pick somebody else off.
Yeah, he's very centers have to be really athletic these days in the NFL.
Right?
Yep.
You have to be athletic.
You have to be. You don't have to be as big as your left tackle, but you have to be athletic to run.
So we got a great show
Good
going on. We
show.
have 2 hours to get it all in. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to try. We got It's a Philly Thing T-shirt we're giving away. We also have
any Texas coming in?
Not just yet.
Not yet.
2023 NFC Championship shirts, and then we're going to throw in the Hero Foundation, the John R. Elliott Hero Foundation shirt to make sure that people are responsible after the Eagles get a big win today. All right,
It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, 609-403-0973 is the text board. Your favorite Eagles memory. Make sure you put your name and your phone number. 609-403-0973. Of course, we're going to throw a sticker in too. We have a Hero magnet. Actually, they're magnets. We'll put a magnet in after the show. Whoever we pick, I will call and I'll try to get these shirts to them immediately so they can wear them.
Meet them after the show.
Yeah,
by the studio.
Because I head into Ocean City to see my mom,
great.
so we can. I'll be in the area for a little while. 609-403-0973. Your favorite Eagles memory. Put your name, your phone number if you want to be eligible to win the shirts that we're giving away, courtesy of Lenegan Plumbing and Heating. All right.
What do you think your memory is? Your favorite memory?
My favorite memory probably would have to be Super Bowl 15 in 1980 was that Super Bowl 15?
Oh wow, yeah.
Just getting there.
Okay.
Because remember
beating Dallas.
Yeah, what's that?
Beating Dallas.
Yeah, but yeah, you know what? That Wilbur Montgomery off right tackle is probably my best memory.
Okay.
Not to say that 2004 that was great too, leading up the euphoric feeling leading up to that whole. Remember, we were horrible for such a long time, and then building up every year when Andy Reid was here, then culminating in the Super Bowl in 2004 was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was.
So it's not one memory.
Okay.
And then of course 2017. I mean,
that's the obvious one.
The glitter. I think my memory is of the glitter falling down.
And if listeners have a personal story regarding this, send it in. Send it in. You could definitely win.
609-403-0973. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing for the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. Now, all season long, Blitz's Market and the locker room been teaming up to give you a great discount for your Eagles game day meal. So tomorrow, if you're having like a bunch of people over, get down to Blitz's for a turkey or Italian hoagie for just $5 when you mention the locker room. Get down to Blitz's all season long at 21st and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Blitz's now has online ordering at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Now, Dave Lavari tomorrow is giving away a collector's edition bottle of Pinot Noir at Lavari's. You got to go down and win it. We're going to give that away tomorrow. But Dave's having a big party down there. I'm here to tell you about Lavari's Seafood Bar and Grill located at Route 50 and Tuckahoe Road in Petersburg, just 8 minutes over the Ocean City's 34th Street Bridge. It's an old school bar, 18 big screen TVs, daily specials, open every day at 11 a.m., celebrating 15 years in business. Thursday night is wing night, $1 wings, $2.50, domestic drafts, live music. Book a party. Give Dave a call. Dave's a great guy. He's a bunch of laughs. 609-628-2225. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Brad Quast on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Philadelphia Flyers hockey later today on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app with Tim Saunders and Steve Coates calling all the play-by-play action.
He's in the right circle. He scores! On the power play.
It's Flyers Predators later today. Coverage begins at 12:30. It's Philadelphia Flyers hockey on the radio home of the Flyers in South Jersey. 97.3 ESPN.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Cities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Rendezvous Pizza, Rendezvous Pizza, Rendezvous Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Rendezvous Pizza, there's one right nearby. Rendezvous Pizza, Rendezvous Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Rendezvous Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Rendezvous Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Rendezvous Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Rendezvous Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hey, what's with the red, white, and blue tux?
I'm Uncle Sam.
Oh, that explains the hat.
Yes, people seem to love that.
So, what brings you to Springfield, Sam? Springfield Mitsubishi in Atlantic City.
Taxes, madam. I want you
to put my tax refund in the bank.
Oh, you're not spending it on a car?
Oh, I'm getting a new car. But all you need is a dime. One dime down at Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
A dime? What a novel idea.
Ake is a brand new Mitsubishi's from 17.5.
17.5 for a new car?
Yeah, and you get a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty with as low as 2.9% financing.
2.9%?
Plus, if you bring home $350 a week, you can get up to $25,000 in credit.
Okay, I want you to put one dime down.
At the all-new Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
In Pleasantville.
They service all makes and models. Springfield MitsubishiAC.com.
Can I have my hat back?
New 23 Mirage, 17.5 dime down, $277 a month for 75 months at 5.55% APR plus tax title to qualified buyers.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
He's a Philly guy.
Oh my God!
He'll be revered in Philly for the rest of his life.
Oh.
I mean, that's just it comes up with a mummer outfit. I mean, they love him.
Best speech. We're back here in the Toms River Auto Group studio in Northfield. We're getting you pumped up for Super Bowl. It's the weekend. It's Super Bowl weekend. Q.
It's amazing.
Q. How about this?
What do you got?
This is amazing because when you say Super Bowl, sometimes you don't get the two best teams matched up.
Yeah.
This time we do.
Yes.
We have the two best teams. You know why? Because the it's the first time in NFL history that the Super Bowl will be played between two teams that have each have more than 55 sacks, 16-3 overall record, 546 total points scored, 6 All-Pros, including 2 brothers, the Kelsey brothers.
Amazing. The two best teams are playing.
And each had a number 1 seed in the conference.
Yep. Two best teams.
You can't get a better Super Bowl, Q.
It's a Super Bowl made for TV. It's going to be exciting because the two best teams are playing, and right now, quite frankly, the two best coaches.
All right, look.
You're excited, aren't you?
I'm excited. Sometimes
too.
I get too much on myself. I got. Look, we're streaming live on my YouTube channel, The Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Check it out. I'm holding the trophy. I got a miniature. It's pretty big. It's a Super Bowl trophy.
Yeah.
I figured I'd bring it in because it's going to bring us luck.
Okay.
We're getting another one.
You need to buy another one, hopefully on Monday.
I'm going to get it. I'll get another one. Absolutely.
We smash them.
The Chiefs have been in 4 Super Bowls. Super Bowl 1, they lost. Super Bowl 4, they won. Super Bowl 54, they won. Super Bowl 55, they lost. And, of course, Super Bowl 57, we don't know yet.
Okay.
The Eagles been in 4 Super Bowls as well, or will be in 4 Super Bowls as well. 1980, Dick Vermeil lost. Andy Reid lost. Okay, Doug Peterson won in 2017, and now Nick Sirianni. So you can't get 2 better matchups, storylines.
No,
this is and I'm not just saying this because I'm a homer, or am I?
You're a homer.
What is this? Is this build up? Could it be any better?
No,
Q?
it's exciting. It really is exciting. How about Donovan Smith, 4th player in history to win a national championship, Heisman, and a Super Bowl, to go to the Super Bowl.
Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
If he wins. Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
It's unbelievable. Now, before we came on the air, and I said this to Nick, I was on Twitter and I saw that. I showed you the picture of somebody posted a picture of
Howie Roseman.
Howie Roseman's high school senior yearbook.
Oh boy, you think he didn't get a lot of dates in high school.
Now I want to eat crow.
Me too.
Because like a lot of people, we thought that Howie Roseman was in over his head.
Totally,
it was too much for him.
I get that reminded every time at home.
Right?
About the Eagles, the coach is over his head, and the GM is over.
Mike Gill used to yell at me, just because he's not a football guy.
Yeah.
I said, well, no, I want somebody that has football knowledge. You look at Howie Roseman's senior picture, and I am saying, look, I'm the kind of guy that say, hey, I was wrong.
I'll be the second one.
I'm happy I was wrong.
I'm happy we're wrong.
Because in 5 short years, Q, we're back in the Super Bowl, and this team is the best Eagles team that I've ever seen.
Ooh,
I agree.
Name a better team, Q.
Okay.
80 wasn't a better team. And by the way, Q, we were talking about
the league has changed dramatically.
I don't care. This is the best Eagles team in their history.
Wow.
Talent-wise, yes. I think talent-wise, if you go down each position group with all the depth they have too, I don't think you can argue it.
Okay.
Their defense alone. I mean, the Eagles.
Well, you start talking about defense.
The Eagles are the first defense.
Buddy's defense. I mean, come on.
To allow 7 or fewer points multiple times in a playoff run since the Baltimore Ravens in 2000. Because remember the Ray Lewis defense.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
So your expertise is defense.
Yeah.
There's not a weakness on this team. TJ Edwards has had more 159 tackles this year.
The defense is set up for him to make a bunch of tackles. So,
right.
Okay. So Ray Lewis, let me see, so we're comparing defenses,
right?
Mike Singletary, so I think it's set up for him to make plays. The defensive line is
Kazir White's playing out. He's playing really well. I don't think he gets enough credit.
You're right, but
CJ Gardner-Johnson had 6 interceptions before he got hurt.
The talent they have is good for their scheme they're running.
Reddick, Sweat on either side. Then you got Brandon Graham and Fox.
I will say this. I don't know if you saw, I believe it was Chris Long's podcast. Brian Dawkins was on, and he said out of everyone on the defense, whose jersey he would buy, it would be CJ Gardner-Johnson. That's who he would buy.
Yes. 11.5% sack rate, number 1 in the NFL, the best since 2003. I mean, the stats keep building up in favor, but here they're going against Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, so they're going to have to keep it's going to be a personnel matching and grouping and how it's like a big chess game, and then keep Patrick without scrambling, and hopefully his ankle isn't healthy 100% yet, and just try to get pressure on him without bringing the safeties or bringing the linebackers. They can do that. We win the game.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes threw for 278 yards, 5 TDs, 1 interception, and had a passer rating of 131 against the Eagles when they played last time. Does that concern you, Q?
No.
That doesn't concern you?
No.
Why not?
I think they're going to make adjustments and change little things up in the back end.
All right, 609-403-0973, 609-403-0973. Send us a text message with your favorite Eagles memory. 609-403-0973. Put your name and your phone number to be eligible to win our T-shirts, courtesy of Lenegan Plumbing and Heating. Joe's a big Eagles fan,
and we'll personally drop them off.
And I'll call you after the show when we pick the 3 winners. We have it's a Philly Thing T-shirt with ESPN on it on either sleeve, plus a 2023 Conference Champions T-shirt, and because Bill Elliott and the Elliott Foundation, Hero Foundation, wants to be a part of this because we want to keep everybody safe. So we're throwing in a hero shirt and a magnet. So it's a great prize package.
It's a great cause. And
right? Because Q, this place is going to go nuts.
Oh, it's going to go nuts.
After the Eagles win, are we the gold standard now?
We talked about this last show. Yeah, and you had the Patriots for all those years. You got the Eagles. We're spoiled.
But
we're in the running every year.
We win the Super Bowl in 2017, Nick, right? Then we kind of drop. Well, we made it to the playoffs a couple times, but it just wasn't there. We didn't have it.
We're in the playoffs.
Then we had the Carson Wentz.
There's 25 other teams that are
right.
going home. You know,
but we're in 5 short years. We're back, and I wrote an article on 97.3ESPN.com. Check it out. Also, there's a picture of the shirts there too. But right. I mean, we're back.
We're back and we're competitive. And I don't see we're not leveraged like all these other teams. I see us in the near future, the next 2-3 years, being there every year.
I agree.
So
but we talked about this last week, Nick. We have 20 free agents.
I know. That's the thing. I think a lot of them will come back, but also they're set up for the future with all the draft picks they have acquired.
Yep.
So they're set up with a lot of young players. I think we could be in the midst, especially if they win on Sunday, in the midst of the golden era of Eagles football.
Can I say dynasty?
Possibly.
Could I say
possibly?
Can I say dynasty?
You're from Chicago. You're too. You guys, my intern Andrew Leeds and Nick, they're too young.
Yeah.
For me, who I've been here, I've
all
seen
your life.
My whole life, and I've bleed Eagle Green. It's almost surreal that we're in this fandom, this fan base is in this particular situation.
I say that all the time, Billy. It's funny because Philly fans, East Coast fans, we're spoiled. I mean, we're totally spoiled in for a good way. They're competitive.
We're very competitive. I think the fan base deserves it because it's been a long time to say, like, I feel this is like where we should be.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
We expect it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm getting pumped up. We're giving away shirts, 609-403-0973 if you want to win the shirts. The giveaways, courtesy of Lenegan Plumbing and Heating and the Hero Foundation. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. I know Ron Conklin's all pumped up for this big game. Hey, friends, let me tell you about Maserati, the main line. Located just minutes from downtown Philadelphia, they offer a client-focused car buying experience designed to exceed all expectations and invite you to stop and see the area's largest selection of new Maseratis, including the sporty Ghibli midsize sedan or the class-leading Levante, the only SUV worthy of being called a Maserati. Maserati, the mainline, also leads the nation to certified pre-owned sales and has the highest quality like new Maseratis available on the market. Your experience does not end at the point of a sale, as Maserati, the mainline, offers free pickup and delivery for scheduled service appointments and provides a new Maserati loaner car. So be audacious. Call my good friend Michael Pileggi at RDS Auto Group today at 484-804-4800. That's 484-804-4800, or visit them online anytime at motml.com. All right, when we return, we'll talk with the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Brad Quast right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Sixers basketball tonight on 97.3 ESPN with the voice of the 76ers, Tom McGinnis, calling all the exciting play-by-play action.
Embiid driving. Oh, man, they forgot to guard Joel Embiid. Hey, he's good. He dunked it.
It's Sixers Nets tonight. Coverage begins at 6 p.m. Philadelphia 76ers basketball on your radio home of the Sixers in South Jersey. 97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenegan, owner of Lenegan Plumbing Heating and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. and talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
With GMF financing to qualified buyers excludes Corvette. Why would anybody pay sticker or even above sticker when Bennett Chevy is selling new Chevys at GM supplier employee pricing? Think about how much you'll save at Bennett Chevy. While most other dealers are still charging MSRP and above, Bennett Chevy isn't like most dealers, selling new Chevys at GM supplier employee pricing and not a penny more. You'll enjoy a hassle-free discount along with a simpler buying experience. But that's just the beginning. You'll save even more with available 2.99% financing. 2.99%. That's unheard of in today's market. Looking for used? The good news continues. Bring us the worst clunker and get a guaranteed $8,500 towards any pre-owned in stock. That's at least $8,500 for total junk. Imagine how much more we'll pay for a good trade. And dealing with our non-commissioned sales staff is another hassle-free, delightful experience because they're paid on your satisfaction, not how much you spend. Find new roads at Bennett Chevy, Egg Harbor Township, and BennettChevy.com.
The heartbeat of the fan base. It runs deep. STM Sports and Collectibles has the pulse of the sports fans and the experience to get their attention. Digital marketing, branding, video production, and more. Visit stmsportsandcollectibles.com to start growing your business today. Follow them on social media for great sports content, memorabilia, player appearances, and more. STM Sports and Collectibles. A love for marketing, a passion for sports.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here, the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, three-time All-Big Ten linebacker, Brad Quast in the studio here. We're getting you pumped up for Eagles football. Now we're waiting to hear from Dave Sharapan, the sportsbook consigliere. But in the meantime, we want to continue to have you send in your text messages at 609-403-0973. 609-403-0973 is the text board number. Send us your best memory, your favorite Eagles memory for an opportunity to win. It's a Philly Thing t-shirt sponsored by Lenegan Plumbing and Heating. Hero Foundation shirt sponsored by the Hero Foundation, Bill Elliott. And and we got magnets for you as well.
Okay.
609-403-0973. Waiting for the sportsbook consigliere. He's out in
I
Arizona.
think he's a little busy.
So I got text messages from the book last night. I got them from Tom McMinamen, who we'll hear from at 11 o'clock. But that whole Phoenix area is so spread out.
Yes.
Everything's spread out.
Yes.
It's not like Jacksonville. Remember Jacksonville? You had the landing. Everybody was all close
Landing,
quarters.
And then you got to go over the river.
Right.
That was
It was all in walking distance.
Yes. So it is spread out. So a lot of parties are in different parts of the city. So
609-403-0973 is the text board number. We're giving away It's a Philly Thing t-shirt. I have 3 of those. We'll give out 2 of those today. And then, of course, we have the 2023 NFC Conference Champion shirts. They're really nice shirts.
Yep.
And we're going to throw in a Hero Foundation shirt because everybody needs a designated driver. And this whole area is going to go nuts.
yes, yeah. Win, lose, or draw, they're gonna go nuts and be safe and don't drink and drive and have somebody.
It is so cool. It is so cool the memories. It is so cool the memories that you make and you have for the rest of your life.
Yep. You remember when they win when they win the championship.
Like you guys asked me the Wilbert Montgomery off right tackle is probably my best memory that got us into the Super Bowl. And of course, getting there was, my senior year in high school. And I keep telling everybody, I've said it numerous times, all 4 of our sports teams went to their respective championships.
Yep.
The Eagles lost to the Raiders. The Phillies beat the Kansas City Royals. The Sixers lost in the NBA championship, I think, to the Lakers. And the Flyers lost to the Islanders. So, but being there, getting there, Q,
So what's worse, not going there or getting there and losing in a kind of a heartbreaking
That's a good
way?
That's a good question.
So what do you think?
Maybe let's ask our first guest today.
Okay.
Let's go to the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan, sponsored by Dino Subs and Pizza Margate, keeping you coming back for more since '64. They're located at 8016 Ventnor Avenue in Margate. Give them a call. Get your Super Bowl hoagie, 609-822-6602. Let's go to the Maserati, the Mainline Sports Hotline, and welcome in the sportsbook consigliere live from Arizona, Dave Sharapan. And I know we're trying to get him in. We don't see him, but
Can you see me?
No, but we can hear you,
We
book.
can hear you, buddy.
All right. Well, that's good. Let me see. I got a different setting. Let's see.
You're out in Arizona desert.
I
You
am.
are at the epicenter of the Super Bowl activities. I mean, seeing on the television back east, it just looks like a tons of fun, book.
Oh, it's incredible, Billy. You would love it. I'm on the phone right now, so I don't know what the setting is different. Sorry, Nikki. I don't know what's going on.
That's okay.
Oh, good.
It's all right.
So, yeah, literally just woke up a couple minutes ago. I'm so messed up
All right.
with the time change.
Yeah,
The
3
time
hours.
change.
3 hour time
No,
change.
two. Yeah, they're only
This
two.
is the thing. In Vegas, it's 3.
Okay.
But in Arizona, it's 2. So Media Week has been fun, Billy. You would love it. Q, there's a lot of former players walking around.
Yep.
Current players. Everybody's
More
God's
Eagles or
opinion.
Kansas City fans? What do you think?
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
question.
Eagles or Kansas City fans?
Because he's unbiased. He's
Yeah.
in
So
neutral.
what's your sense?
So it's funny. I've been asked all week, and I've been walking around all week outside of Media Row. And I'll tell you what, I don't know who has more, but I know who's louder.
we know that.
I know who has
We know
more
that.
to say.
How many times do you hear the Eagles chant?
There's more. It's a Philly thing. T-shirts. There's more green. There's definitely, and they're louder. They tell you when you walk by. I've been wearing the Philly stuff, trying to stay like low key a little bit. I wore the Chiefs stuff one day, and that was enough because I heard more from Philly people. When I wear the Philly stuff, it's more like, "Hey, yes," instead of when I wore the Chiefs stuff, it was like, "Hey, man, what are you doing with that on?"
We're talking with the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan, live from the Arizona desert. Hey, we said this early in the show, Book, but it's true. I mean, these two teams are so evenly matched. I think the only difference is the interior line of both the offensive and defensive line. I mean, 16-3 overall record, 546 total points scored, 6 All-Pros, including the Kelsey brothers, and each was a number 1 seed in the in their respective conferences. The line is 1.5, which pretty much is a pick 'em, right?
Yeah. Billy, it's Saturday before the game. There's no more breaking it down. There's no more the offensive line this, the defensive line that. I just want to play football. Like, I have heard it all. I have heard so many theories, so many this. The line is still, it's a pick 'em. I'm more concerned with the total, Billy.
Yeah, what's that at?
It's 51.
Okay.
What do you think, Billy? You're
Well, I got to tell you. So
I like the under.
I'll tell you what I was thinking. I'm going to tease it.
I know you are.
No, but all kidding aside, Q and Book, I got to tell you, I am going to tease it. And I'll tell you why. I'm going to get the 6. I'm going to get the 5.5, 6 points, and then I'm going to take the overs, which is it's going to bring it down to about 42.
Okay, and you're going over.
And I think that's the play.
What about you, Buck? What do you think?
I like the over too, guys.
Okay.
I think the Eagles are going to be able to run the ball, and I think that dictates that they get out, hopefully, to a multi-score lead at some point in the first half. So Eagles first half's probably a good bet if things kind of go according to plan. And then that will lead to the game having to open up in the second half. You can bet there's a prop. Will there be more points scored in the first half or the second half? I think the second half. And I think that means the Chiefs will have to pass to try to come back, which I think they'll have success doing, and the game goes over. I think both teams get in the mid-20s. 28-24 seems like the minimum score to me, which would put you over the total.
We're talking with the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan, live from the desert in Arizona for Super Bowl 57. You couldn't write a better script with all the side stories but book. Give me a sense of what that whole week for like radio. Are you exhausted? I mean, because I've been seeing your tweets and I've been seeing your on Instagram, and I mean, it just seems to be like a whirlwind out there. And it's I know Arizona, it's spread out and everybody's far apart, but you're pretty much in the central location, right?
Yeah, I learned a lot last year, Billy, in LA at Media Row, and then this year was kind of a little more. I mean, everything comes. Life is just a little bit better with experience, and this experience for me was better because I went last year. Next year, it's in Vegas, so I get a home game next year.
And I'm definitely coming out, and I'm going to stay with you because the Eagles are coming back to the Super Bowl.
How many times you heard that, Book?
Whoa, Billy! My wife was I don't know. I don't know.
I'll leave my twin brother Bobby at home. It's only one of us. You get just.
I can't handle both of you. There's no.
Me either.
I can handle both of you. Mickey, no way, and no chance. 2 Schweims. 1 Schweim is enough for me, at least. But no, seriously, it's fun for me, Billy. I'm a professional networker. I love people. I love talking, hearing stories, sharing a few moments with people. I try to capture a lot of it with pictures. I'm going to post today at Sports BK Consig just my week in pictures. And
that's going to be worth 1,000 words.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and that's what everybody says, but it's true. So I had some great meetings outside of Media Week, off campus, I like to say. We went to different books in town. I met a ticket writer at a book who her best friend is a ticket writer that I trained in Las Vegas. Like, it's such a small world, this sports book thing. And now that it's illegal in this state. For the first time ever, we're in a state for the Super Bowl where there's legal sports wagering.
Well, I saw over $16.5 billion going to be wagered.
Yeah, I don't know where they get that number. I had the president of the
I don't
American
know.
Gaming
I
saw it on the news.
Yeah, but is it legal book?
It's just, Billy, there's a number. Don't believe all the numbers that you read, and even on the news. Like, I talked to the guy. I said, "How do you get that number?" The president of the American Gaming Association was on Boston versus the book today. I said, "Where do you get that number?" He said, "We call people and ask them what they're going to bet." I said, "And then you extrapolate that number times $1 billion, and you say it's 16. Like, it's numbers
a lot of money.
Kind of pulled out of the figure. Come on."
All right, so I know. Brad doesn't really buy into what I'm going to say next because he says every year is unto itself, right?
Yes,
unique unto itself.
Yeah.
But this is the first time the Eagles have been favored in the Super Bowl since Super Bowl 15, and that was Dick Vermeil's crew. They were a -3.
Okay.
In that Super Bowl, they were getting 7 in Super Bowl 2004, 39. They were getting 5 against the Patriots in 2017 when they won the Super Bowl. So this is the first time since 15.
Their favorite.
Yep.
Okay.
What does that mean, Billy? What do you?
I don't know.
What are you blabbering about?
Book, he's looking at me.
Well, I'm looking at him because
he's looking at me.
Because you know why? You know why I brought that up, Book? Because I think whether Q, I respect Q and everything when it comes to there's a but. But Andy Reid he's 3-0 against us.
Yes,
we haven't beat
he's
Andy
a great
Reid.
coach and Pat Holmes.
And he get Pat Mahomes.
Yeah, so
Billy, calm down. Stop yelling at Q. All right?
He's going to talk his way out of this one.
What is he doing? Trying to. This is what a lot of people did that came to Media Week. They came in Monday, they like the Eagles, and then they listen all the stats and all the things, and by Friday they're going, Chiefs Kingdom. I like Andy Reid. I like Mahomes. How can Mahomes be a dog? The line doesn't matter. It's done. That's it.
Right. So let me ask you this last question, Book. Where are the bad guys going?
Yeah, where's
all that bag money
going? The wise guy pick.
They're going to Vegas. What are you talking about?
Where are they going?
Vegas. That's where I'm going after this.
They got it. Is there a prop bet that they're on?
There's a couple. I'll give you those in 1 second. 2 quick stories. One, there was a guy walking around Media Week dressed like Andy Reid. His social media is almost Andy Reid. My producer, Nikki, don't fall for this stuff. The guy wasn't Andy Reid. My producer ran up and we got him on the show. It was hilarious. 2, I went on MLB Network yesterday with Billy Ripken, and I kept calling him Billy, and it sounded just like me yelling at Schwan.
Yeah.
Billy, it was hilarious. If you get the chance to go back and see it, it was a lot of fun. So they asked me for props on there. I'll give you a couple. Will there be 3 consecutive scores in the game? Yes, is around minus 180 or minus 190. It's a Super Bowl thing. It doesn't matter who's in the game. It happens way more than it doesn't. Will there be the shortest touchdown in the game? Under 1.5 yards. There is usually a 1 yard touchdown due to a interference in the end zone, a QB push play, just like the Eagles run. They're going to get a touchdown. So those 2 for you, Billy. Jalen Hurts to score a touchdown. I'm wearing the blue jacket, the Super Bowl jacket, and the hat that you can't see. It's the final week. You know who's winning. The Eagles are winning. I want to come back for the parade.
All right.
Pick me up at the airport, Billy. I don't want to
I'll pick you up and I'll take you to the parade book.
Come on.
All right.
All right.
Sportsbook, we're going to let you go. I know you got a lot of stuff to do today. I really appreciate you taking time to be a part of this show. We love you, brother. And let's go, Birds.
Thanks, David.
Go,
See you,
Birds.
Thanks.
See you, boys.
Right. See ya.
There he is. The Sportsbook Consigliere, Dave Sharapan, is sponsored by Dino Subs and Pizza Margate, keeping you coming back for more since 1964. On Ventnor Avenue in Margate, give him a call at 609-822-6602. I want to remind people, the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shortest center city and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin, big Eagles fan, 856-988-8900. Now, Q, I want to send out our best wishes for a speedy recovery. Ken Dunnick had emergency surgery last Thursday. He's recovering. He's doing well. But we love Ken.
Yeah,
Ken's
present
a
thoughts
great
him
guy.
and his family. He's a great guy,
right?
Yep.
And he had quadruple bypass surgery, and I know he had all kind of things planned. He was on his way out to Vegas, and then he was going to the Super Bowl. Obviously, Ken is recovering at home, and he'll watch the game. With his family, but we're sending out our best wishes
to the Dunnick family
for a speedy recovery. All right, and just about everybody in our areas heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that's run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. Get better, Ken. We're pulling for you. All right. When we return, we'll read some of your text messages. 609-403-0973 is the text board. If you want to win the shirts, give us your best Eagles memory. 609-403-0973. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Brad Quast right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Tomorrow, the Kansas City Chiefs and Philadelphia Eagles square off in Super Bowl 57. Hi, this is Scott Graham. Join me and the rest of our Westwood One crew from Arizona for all the action. Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes are hoping to win a second title in 4 seasons for Kansas City. But the Philly faithful are hoping this one can be as special as their last Super Bowl 5 years ago. If it's Super Bowl 57, it's right here.
This is where you can listen to Super Bowl 57, 97.3 ESPN.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
For exceptional savings on your next BMW, visit BMW of Atlantic City. Lease a new 2023 BMW X1X Drive 28i for $559 a month for 36 months. Or lease a new 2023 BMW X3X Drive 30i for $599 a month for 36 months. Plus, we'll pay top dollar for your current vehicle. Visit BMW of Atlantic City, closer than you think, located in Egg Harbor Township, and online at bmwatlanticcity.com. For more details, call us toll free at 609-316-2393.
Dr. Trudy Fleer here with the 5G Home Recovery Podcast. Let's talk about mobile users getting priority over T-Mobile home internet users, shall we? You don't know them. Why should they take your internet? I get it. We're raised to share, but always coming in second, paying to be taken advantage of? No thank you. With Xfinity, there's only one priority, and that is YOU. So come on, people, say yes to Xfinity. Learn more at xfinity.com/TMOFax.
Now through March 21st, new customers can get 400 megabits per second internet. It's all just $30 a month with a 2-year rate guarantee and no annual contract when you add Xfinity Mobile at regular rates. Go to xfinity.com/TMOFax, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment taxes and fees extra. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet. After
Manzo, Bill, you're right. Wilbert off right tackle.
Some people are easily moved.
Wasn't that just the saddest movie ever?
Whatever. Others, not so much.
Oh, look at the puppies!
Just dogs, but smaller, so what? But even those who are easily moved.
Look, your long-lost brother's been found!
Hi, Mike. Can be moved by us. Yeah, we're that good.
Use Clark's Moving and Storage in Rio Grande for your next local or long-distance move. Visit Clark's Moving and Storage online at clarksmoving.net.
Now, more of The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, back in the Tom's River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Eagles Super Bowl weekend, man. It doesn't get any better than this, Q, man. He's not on. His mic's not on.
Mike's not on. There you go. There you go.
Just got a text message from our dear friend Lou Manzo. You're right, Billy. Wilbert off right tackle was when we were younger, of course, and that's why we remember it. But, remember, we couldn't get over that hump and beating the Cowboys.
Yeah, that were the nemesis.
And for them to for that play to happen in that freezing cold day, when I think that's why when the Eagles finally went to the Super Bowl against the Raiders, that was the Cowboys game was their Super Bowl in a way.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And remember, and so I want to ask you this, Q, real quick.
Yep.
Sirianni is taking longer breaks. He's trying to remember how he said he's trying to keep everything the same routine wise, but it's not.
It's not.
So he's been quoted as he's taking longer breaks at practice, longer loud music. Right? They're trying to
simulate
what's going on. So that in and of itself makes it different.
So here's the thing.
So what happened to Dick Vermeil after they beat the Cowboys?
They went down there. They were flat.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So they have great leadership. The Eagles do, the players as a player. So they're going to kind of rally behind that. Everybody's been in the Super Bowl before. I'm just hoping that the coaching staff kind of takes heed from the players. Because, when the coaches, this is the first year the coaches are in this situation. So hopefully they don't tighten up during the game in terms of play calling or, show that they're nervous during, for the preparation. So,
but Q,
we'll see.
You're
see
a former player. You go when you went to bowl games. It's not the same. It's different.
Well,
everything's different, and I just wonder if, we have Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, Jake Elliott. Who am I leaving out? Who else?
Lane
Johnson. These players were there. By the way, you saw him hugging Andy Reid on Monday night, right?
That's special.
That was special.
Yeah,
but
special.
Is that enough for these guys to calm the rest of the players down that have? I mean, you look at Jalen Hurts. If he played a national championship,
he's not. These young kids are ready for the big moment. So I don't think we have to worry about that.
609-403-0973 is the text board. We got a great giveaway items today. We have a Philly Thing t-shirt, courtesy of Lenegan Plumbing and Heating. Then the Elliott Foundation, the Hero Fund Foundation, is going to pitch in because we need a designated driver. We're going to be crazy when the Eagles win. We have to have a little responsibility to have a designated driver. So Bill Elliott gave us the Hero Foundation t-shirt. So you're going to win 2 t-shirts and a sticker or a magnet.
It's a great t-shirt.
609-403-0973 is the text board.
Your best Eagles moment.
Your best Eagles moment.
Yeah.
And like, here, come on, let's give Andrew leads because Andrew is a lot younger than us, Brad.
Yeah.
And Andrew, so what's your favorite memory moment as an Eagle fan?
Yeah, so I would say my personal favorite memory has to be the 2017 season, but not anything from the playoff run, because actually it was week 3 against the Giants. It was the home opener of the season.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
When they kicked the field goal.
I was there with my dad.
I left early.
Oh, really?
I walked out.
You can't leave early, bro.
I was pissed. I didn't think they had a shot at it. I left. You know where I heard I was walking down those big steps,
right,
and I heard the crowd go, "Yeah!"
That's awesome.
We were on our way to Xfinity. But that's a good one.
Yeah, because I was there. Actually, it was really fun because I was there with my dad. We had got just standing room tickets like a couple days before, but we had stuff with our old buddies like Club.
That's a good one, Andrew Leeds.
Yeah,
Hey, Q-Man.
Andrew might win the t-shirt.
Right, he might win that. He's not eligible.
So what he just said with your dad,
See
going
that?
to sporting events with dad, bingo. Like
there's something you'll never forget.
Yeah, no, nothing.
See that, Q?
And then
we're on the same page.
Yeah, we're on the same page. But then watching your dad watch your son, your grandson.
Yeah. That's awesome. All right, hour 1 in the books. We're giving away 3 great t-shirts today, or 3 t-shirts, 3 prizes. Got to text in. 609-403-0973. Your name, your phone number. Whoever wins, I'll call them after the show.
Greatest Eagles moment.
Eagles moment. Hour 2. We'll go out the desert again, talk to Tom McMinamen, and then former Eagles center Hank Fraley. The center of Super Bowl 39.
Yep.
For the Eagles. All right. The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Brad Quast, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Philadelphia Flyers hockey later today on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app with Tim Saunders and Steve Coates calling all the play-by-play action.
He's in the right circle. He scores! On the power play.
It's Flyers Predators later today. Coverage begins at 12:30. It's Philadelphia Flyers hockey on the radio home of the Flyers in South Jersey. 97.3 ESPN.
With GMF financing to qualified buyers excludes Corvette. Why would anybody pay sticker or even above sticker when Bennett Chevy is selling new Chevys at GM supplier employee pricing? Think about how much you'll save at Bennett Chevy. While most other dealers are still charging MSRP and above, Bennett Chevy isn't like most dealers, selling new Chevys at GM supplier employee pricing and not a penny more. You'll enjoy a hassle-free discount along with a simpler buying experience. But that's just the beginning. You'll save even more with available 2.99% financing. 2.99%! That's unheard of in today's market. Looking for used? The good news continues. Bring us the worst clunker and get a guaranteed $8,500 towards any pre-owned in stock. That's at least $8,500 for total junk. Imagine how much more we'll pay for a good trade. And dealing with our non-commissioned sales staff is another hassle-free, delightful experience because they're paid on your satisfaction, not how much you spend. Find new roads at Bennett Chevy, Egg Harbor Township, and BennettChevy.com.
At Ocean First Bank, our first thought is you. We put you first in all we do. Community banking for a century. We treat you like your family. Whatever you need, whatever you dream, let's make it a reality. Ocean First Bank, putting you first.
Start the year off with a CD rate that, rates. For a limited time, we're offering a 13-month term for 4.5% APY with as little as $10,000. Don't delay. Visit oceanfirst.com for complete details.
Whatever you need, whatever you dream, let's make it a reality. Ocean First Bank, putting you first.
Certain rules and restrictions apply. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
Hi, Merrill Reese from Mike's Seafood Run Walk for Autism, Sea Isle City. The Mike's Seafood Run Walk for Autism has been promoting awareness and raising funds for special service schools and families of special needs children. Come join over 5,000 participants in the 5K race and the Family Fun Walk, followed by a huge after party. Join us in huge heated tents where they'll have great food, unbelievable door prizes, and the award ceremony. The party is not just for runners and walkers, it's for the entire family. They'll have clowns, superheroes, and face painters for the kids. For more information or to register, go to polarbearrunwalkforautism.com.
Mike's Seafood Run Walk for Autism is Saturday, February 18th at JFK and the Boardwalk in Sea Isle City. Registration is from 9:30 to 11:30. Run Walk starts at noon.
Any day you can do something for children with disabilities, it's a good day.
A town square media station serving all of South Jersey. This is 97.3 ESPN, home of the Philadelphia Eagles.
He is hit. He stumbles. He's down.
WENJ HD Millville, Atlantic City.
Set. Red 83.
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Get me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
EAGLE. All right, we're back here, broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, former three-time All-Big Ten linebacker Brad Quast, as we're getting you ready for Super Bowl XXXIX.
Get ready.
Now, we just talked to the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan, live from Arizona. Now we're going to go to this is the locker room. This is where the fans go. All right. So we got one of our good buddies, Tom McMinamen. He's out in the desert. Let's go to the Maserati, the Mainline Sports Hotline, and welcome into the locker room our good buddy. He's the owner of the Toms River Auto Group studio, an auto group in Northfield, in Toms River. Tom McMinamen.
Tommy.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
He's up early.
Tom, I'm surprised. We're surprised you're up.
Yeah. How is it out there?
Right. It was a late night last night.
Oh, boy.
Tom, we just spoke with the sportsbook consigliere. He's been doing Radio Row. You're actually out with the peeps. Talk to us a little bit about the atmosphere. If you're an Eagles fan, how cool is it to be out there right now, Tommy?
I'll tell you, Billy, it's unbelievable. It's awesome. You know, it all started on the plane ride down. You know, we were on the plane probably for, I'd say 3 seconds, and the Eagles chant already started. You know, the guy next to me said, I'm wondering if this plane's going to make it there just because they may turn us around. But I'll tell you what, the vibe is great. I'm here. Fans are here. It feels like an Eagles home game.
Wow. So you would say the majority of the people that you see right now are wearing Eagles green, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's amazing. I mean, I can't believe how much Eagles green is here, but it's amazing. Like I said, it feels like an Eagles home game. It's amazing. The crowd is great. People are great. It's awesome.
And I know, Tom, even up at Toms River Volkswagen or Toms River Auto Group, people walk in with Eagles jerseys. You give them a discount on their car, of their car, like $500 towards your car.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's great. Yeah. And they can go up there and, they go up there today and mention it. And if they go up there today and mention the Eagles, we'll give them $1,000.
$1,000.
We're running.
Oh, yeah, baby. By the way, Tom, I don't know if you noticed, we're giving away It's a Philly Thing t-shirt to our people that text in. They're listening. They text in. They're giving us their best Eagles memory at 609-403-0973. And they'll put their name and their number, and they're going to opportunity to win It's a Philly Thing t-shirt. And, of course, the 2023 NFC Champions t-shirt, along with the Hero Foundation is putting in their t-shirt because we all need a designated driver to stay safe after the Eagles win. It's all the drinks are going to be flowing.
Yep.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What's your prediction on the score, Billy?
Well, I got to tell you, I'm going to hold off until tomorrow. I'm leaning towards the Eagles. I'm a little concerned. I'm worried that we haven't been able to beat Andy Reid in the 3 times we've played him. So
I'm going 31-21.
31-21. How about you, Tommy? What's the vibe you have out there?
You know what? I actually was going to call 31-20.
Oh, Tom. Okay, great minds think alike.
See, for some reason, Tom, I just don't. Patrick Mahomes is such a great quarterback and such a magician. Andy Reid's a great coach, and they do have 6 Pro Bowlers. So I just don't think like it's going to be. Although I think here's one true statement, Q, and I know you're going to agree with this. We haven't played anybody as good as Kansas City,
and they haven't
played anybody as good as us.
Yeah, exactly.
Very true. Very, very true. I agree.
Now, Tom, are you meeting all kind of people from all walks of life out there, all corners of our Delaware Valley, everybody?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, at the airport when I was grabbing my luggage, the person standing next to me was Eddie George.
No, really?
Yeah, Ohio State, Eddie George, Heisman Trophy. Yeah.
A lot of celebrities walking around in Arizona desert.
Absolutely. It's amazing. The people that you're bumping into are just, they're celebrities.
It's a who's who. It really is a who's who.
Tom, have you been to a Super Bowl before?
I have. I was in the 2 Super Bowls in Miami, but I'll tell you, the vibe here, I don't know whether.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about Eagles Super Bowls.
Oh, no. This is the first one.
So this is like a bucket list thing for you, right?
Oh, no doubt. Absolutely. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah, I've been to a couple Super Bowls. I was at in Pasadena when the Giants played the Broncos. And while it was a spectacle, it was cool to be there, it wasn't my team.
No, exactly.
You know what I mean? It was great to be there.
You're
down there with all the fans, Tommy.
Yes, that's the difference. The other is it's a bucket list, it's a thing to do. But when your home team is here, it's just a totally different vibe, totally different feeling. It's great.
So, Tom, if they win, what are you going to postpone? You're going to postpone your flight home and stay a couple extra days?
Probably. No doubt. Absolutely. I'm probably going to have to because I won't be able to wake up and make the flight.
Yeah.
Well, listen, the Tom's River Auto Group studio is we're just pumped up here today in the studio. Tommy, we really appreciate you. We appreciate Tom's River Auto Group, and I know you're out there with your lovely wife, Helen. Listen, man, bring us home a victory, will you, Tom?
I definitely will.
All right.
Thank you, guys. And, hey, Brad, thank you for everything that you did to make it happen.
Yeah, and check your email on those the party tickets. I'm looking for you, okay?
Thank you again.
All right, there he is, Tom McMinamen on the Maserati, the Mainline Sports Hotline. Hey, Q, there's nothing like being at a Super Bowl when your team's in it.
Yeah, it's special. The whole environment, the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday party. And
that is so cool that Tom called.
Yeah,
because there's so much going on for him to take time to do that.
Yeah, no, it's
call
cool.
in.
And we appreciate
really
the
cool.
sponsorship and everything.
Yeah,
It's a great organization.
609-403-0973 is the text board number. You're going to send in your most favorite Eagles memory. 609-403-0973. We have a shirt. It's a Philly Thing shirt with the ESPN logo and courtesy of Lenegan Plumbing and Heating. Joe Lenegan, big. Look, I told you. Joe Lenegan, at the beginning of the season, Q, predict 14-3.
Predicted. I wish we would have known.
All right, Nick. Let's start off. We got a lot of text messages.
We have a lot of text
messages.
Let's go.
Q, I told you everybody's going to want these shirts.
They want
man.
the T-shirts.
They want the T-shirts.
Everybody's listening at Super Bowl weekend.
That's right.
So I'll read off a couple that have come in so
right.
far.
Make sure you put your name and your phone number because the
Yes.
3 we pick, I will call personally after this show, and we'll try to get to the shirts to you ASAP.
Yes. So Ray in EHT, he texted in. He said, Billy, it's kind of embarrassing because I had given up that week on him, but I can remember sitting in a ShopRite parking lot listening to Sean Jackson returning the Miracle at the Meadowlands #2 punt. The only positive to it was I got to hear Merrill Reese's call live of it.
That's a good one.
That is good.
That's
I got chills.
Good.
Good.
I got chills too. I just got chills too, Q.
Okay, good. Okay,
that's a good one.
All right, here's another one. I'll give 2 more. So
Okay.
I would have to say when the Birds whipped the Cowgirls' butts to go to their first Super Bowl was a great moment, one of many. Had season tickets for over 40 years, and the atmosphere that day
that
was
stadium.
like a Super Bowl.
that's
That's
a tough
Joey D.
Joey, does it anything less from him?
So
Come on.
Joey, that's a good one. That's one A.
Right off right tackle,
okay.
Wilbur Montgomery.
Okay,
Give us another one.
next
All
one.
right, here, I'll give you another one. John, he says when they win the Super Bowl tomorrow.
Oh,
okay.
That's positive. Power of
That's
positive. Power of positive thoughts, man.
Okay,
Give me
all
one more. Give me one more.
I'll give you one more.
Give me two more. We got time for
We got
two
that.
more.
All right, so Bill in OC, he says one of my favorites is Keith Byers' TD at the end of the game against Dallas after the fake kneel down by Randall.
Oh, the Cowboys were pissed at that. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember Jimmy Johnson? He was calling Buddy Ryan all kind of names.
There were some great battles between Buddy and Jimmy Johnson.
Give me one more. We're like,
all right, last one. This is a good one.
Okay.
But I need them to text their name and their number to this one. But it's a great one.
Okay.
I threw a beer to Doug Peterson, which he caught on the bus at the parade.
Ooh.
He opened it and chugged it. I was there with my girls and so pumped that they wouldn't have to wait until they were 50 to experience a Super Bowl champion.
Wow.
That's a good
Text
you
in
got
your
it. That
name and
guy.
number.
That's a good one.
That's
You
a good
might,
one.
you might
That's a
win
good
that
one.
one. Hey, Q, ready for this?
Yeah.
It took. So I'm 61.
Okay.
The Eagles
You don't look a day over 40.
That's what I've been told.
Yeah.
And I don't act it either.
Okay. Yeah. I hear you.
But 1980.
Okay.
So from childhood all the first my senior year in high school, they
How old were
they
you?
lose.
Yeah.
18,
Okay.
17.
18. Okay.
The Super Bowl 1980. It took then the Super Bowl in 2004. So it took all those years. My daughter's 7. This is her second Super Bowl in 7 years.
Unbelievable.
Like I said, we're spoiled.
Right?
I mean, Eagles fans are spoiled.
I'm the opposite of you, Billy. My senior year of high school, they won. So
Right,
a little bit opposite right there.
And that goes back to just I think the team, the Eagles in 1980 were, and Ron Jaworski, that team had great talent. They were like I said, they were favorites and they lost that game.
Yeah, it was tough. I think it was just to get there.
Yeah.
You know, they beaten the Cowboys like, oh, we did everything. And then they go to New Orleans and look what happened.
All right, 609-403-0973 is the text board, your favorite Eagles memory to win. And it's a Philly thing t-shirt. And it's also a 2023 NFC Conference Champions.
It's a nice looking t-shirt.
Courtesy of Lenegan Plumbing and Heating. All right. The second hour of the locker room is brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf. It's fun. Make Great Bay Country Club your club. Great Bay is an award-winning private golf club where you are greeted by name. It's home of the 3-hour and 58-minute round. Now, you know they have you can enjoy fine dining experience, lively atmosphere in the pub. They have got a lot of new renovations. You got the new outdoor patio overlooking the first tee with the fire pits. They've got the new apparel lines in the pro shop, Fairway and Green, Stitch, Johnny O, Doc Murphy. For more information, go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Summers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. And, of course, say hello to Radio Ron Ralston for us. All right, the locker room at Blitz's Market, this is the last opportunity because this is the last game of the year. If you want to discount your Eagles game day meal tomorrow, get down and get a turkey or Italian hoagie for just $5 when you mention the locker room. Say hello to Dave and Joe Newman for me. Go down to Blitz's at 21st and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Blitz's now has online ordering at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. And, folks, I'm here to tell you about Lavari's Seafood Bar and Grill located on Route 40 in Tuckahoe Road on Petersburg, 8 minutes over the Ocean City 34th Street Bridge. It's an old-school bar. 18 big-screen TVs. Daily specials are open every day at 11 a.m., celebrating 15 years in business. Thursday night is wing night, $2.50 or dollar wings, $2.50 domestic drafts. They got live music every Friday night. If you want to book a private party, give them a call at 609-628-2225. And, of course, Dave's having a big Super Bowl party down there tomorrow. We'll have more details about that in a little bit. All right, when we return, you're going to be listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein and Brad Quast. We're getting you pumped up for the Eagles. It's Super Bowl weekend right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Sixers basketball tonight on 97.3 ESPN with the voice of the 76ers, Tom McGinnis, calling all the exciting play-by-play action.
Embiid driving. Oh, man, they forgot to guard Joel Embiid.
Hey, he's good. He dunked it.
It's Sixers Nets tonight. Coverage begins at 6 p.m. Philadelphia 76ers basketball on your radio home of the Sixers in South Jersey. 97.3 ESPN.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hey, what's with the red, white, and blue tux?
I'm Uncle Sam.
Oh, that explains the hat.
Yes, people seem to love that.
So, what brings you to Springfield, Sam? Springfield Mitsubishi in Atlantic City.
Taxes, madam. I want you
to put my tax refund in the bank.
Oh, you're not spending it on a car?
Oh, I'm getting a new car. But all you need is a dime. One dime down at Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
A dime? What a novel idea.
8 is a brand new Mitsubishis from 17.5.
17.5 for a new car?
Yeah, and you get a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty with as low as 2.9% financing.
2.9%?
Plus, if you bring home $350 a week, you can get up to $25,000 in credit.
Okay, I want you to put one dime down.
At the all-new Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
In Pleasantville.
They service all makes and models. Springfield Mitsubishi AC.com.
Can I have my hat back?
New 23 Mirage, 17.5, dime down, $277 a month for 75 months at 5.55% APR plus tax title to qualify buyers.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
We're back here at the Toms River Auto Group studio here in Northfield. The Locker Room, Billy Schweim, Brad Quast. Does that get you pumped up?
It does. He's perfect for Philly. He's perfect for Philly.
You know, well, he was under. I mean, a lot of.
Well, they wanted to fire him.
I was
ripping him too.
Right?
They basically did. They demoted him when Chip Kelly became head coach, and like you said, put him in the corner of the facility.
Yeah. Q Day win. Do you think the parade will be bigger? Not as big, bigger, or the same?
Same.
It'll
be same.
I think it'll be bigger.
I think it'll be bigger.
Yeah, for some reason. I just think that this time last time we didn't expect it. This time, I think, would you say people are expecting it? Not you expecting it?
Yeah, I mean, we expect to be in the championship every
right,
year.
We're
so
favorites, right?
Yeah, we're favorites. So yeah, I think it'll be the same.
I think because of that, more people are going to. They're making their plans ahead of time.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to this parade.
We're already doing it.
Right,
in the house.
right.
Yeah.
We're out doing it here. All right, 609-403-0973 is the text board. We're giving away. It's a Philly thing T-shirt. I have 3 of those. We're going to give 2 of those away today, and a 2023 NFC Conference Champion shirts, courtesy of Lenegan Plumbing and Heating. We also have a Hero Foundation. Bill Elliott has donated shirts because he wants people to be aware that even though the Eagles win the Super Bowl tomorrow, you need a designated driver.
Absolutely.
And we got these are nice T-shirts. The Hero Foundation. We'll throw a magnet in as well.
A magnet, okay.
Yeah, all right. We got a bunch of text now.
Yeah,
you got to put your name, your phone number. You have to have your name and your phone number.
We can't get you the T-shirt if we don't know who you are.
All right, Nick, go ahead.
What do you got? All right, so we got another one from Paul. My favorite Eagles moment is the 2004 NFC Championship versus the Falcons. I remember watching my grandpa as Chad Lewis is sitting in the end zone knowing that the game was won.
Oh, that's a good one.
See, anytime you bring up a family watching it with their grandfather or father, or
it means so much.
Yeah, that I get chills. I get chills.
Tugs at your heartstrings.
Yeah, that's good. That's what sports does to us.
That's
the epitome of sports.
Right?
Epitome of sports. Yep.
All right, so we got Dan from EHT,
Okay.
a regular listener. My greatest moment in Eagles history tomorrow is if they win, but seriously, it was Super Bowl 52. My dad moved to Florida 12 years ago. I had him on the phone the last drive when that Hail Mary fell to the ground. I hugged my son, bawling, telling my dad they did it. They did it. I was so thankful to the Lord that he got to see it. I will have him on the phone tomorrow, and my son will be next to me. Thank you.
That's good.
Well, I got to tell you, it seemed like that ball took forever to come down.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, everybody was holding their collective breath, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was like
to look like forever.
And when it hit the ground, boom.
Yeah.
It just
that's a good memory. That's a good
609-403-0973. Keep the text messages coming in. We're going to read them until a few more minutes because we have a former Philadelphia Eagles center. He played in Super Bowl 39.
Yep.
Hank Fraley.
Hank Fraley, a good friend of mine.
Good
yeah,
get, man.
yeah, he's good.
And you're going to ask him questions.
Yeah,
because there was a lot made of that.
Yeah, there was
a lot made of the fact that Donovan got sick.
Yeah.
But the guys do that, right?
I know. So.
And you know what the Philadelphia fans were pissed that they lost. They needed a scapegoat, and Donovan McNabb was a prime target.
He was the target.
But you can turn a 3 interceptions.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. He didn't play his best.
No. T.O. How about T.O.? He was in that hyperbaric chamber.
He
played on a broken
ankle. Yeah, crazy.
Didn't who played on a broken leg? Was that? Well, Donovan McNabb played on a broken foot.
You can play on a broken foot, but who was it? One of the Steelers? Who was it? Broken foot. Look that up.
Somebody.
I remember.
No, was it Willis Reed? It was a band. Somebody played on a broken leg. I forget. Who was it?
Terrell Owens did.
No, we know that. But he was healing. I'm talking somebody broke it in the game and continued to play. All right, we'll think about that. 609-403-0973. Look, we're streaming on the StreamYard. I just got a text message from Mark Grimes. He's watching us out in Arizona.
Yeah, Mark's Grimes.
Look at Mark Grimes. Here you go, Grimesy. I got the NFL, the Super Bowl trophy right there. I'm holding it up. Bring another one home for us.
Grimesy's probably at the golf tournament, the Phoenix Open Waste Management
We're going to talk tomorrow. We got a big show lined up.
Yeah.
Because Dave Lavari's got he's throwing a bottle of wine, a collector's edition bottle of wine.
Collector's edition, wow.
Good, but you got to go down to Lavari's to pick it up.
Okay.
It says Philly Special on it. It's a bottle of Pinot Noir.
Who made that?
I don't know. It's got the play. You know how the coaches run out, mark the play, X's and O's with the line and everything. Yeah. It was Jack Youngblood. Jack Youngblood. He played with the Rams. Breaks his leg.
Rams.
He played on a broken leg.
Remember Alshon broke his collarbone and played in the Super Bowl all season long. Alshon Jeffrey.
So you can do that. You break your fingers. You break your.
Q. You played. You got adrenaline flow. Right?
Well, that and plus a couple of shots.
Yeah,
they shoot you up. Yeah.
You
don't feel it.
So, have you ever had a high ankle sprain?
Yes.
How's Patrick Mahomes so mobile? Because I heard that's like 3 or 4 or 5 weeks before you even be able to walk.
It depends on the severity of it.
Maybe it's a mild. It's a grade 1, maybe.
Grade 1, 2, 3. It varies.
All right, 609-403-0973. Got another one, Nick?
Yeah, another text?
Yeah, why not?
I'll get you.
I got plenty of them.
Yeah, we do. We really do.
Well, these are great shirts.
That's a great show.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So I got another one. Give me 1 second. Pull it up here. Okay. I gotta get one that I like a lot. All right. So The best one I got is probably from John from Egg Harbor. This is a good one. My best memory and probably the most popular one is going to be Philly the last time we won the Super Bowl.
Okay. Philly.
Philly.
Well, I was, I don't know. I mean, that was a misdirection play.
Yeah, but it was great. It was great because they went over and said, "Let's run Philly."
Yeah, the way Nick Foles said, "Hey,
the setup of the whole play."
You know when you go over there, like when you say, somebody has an idea, but you want to make it sound like it's their idea.
Yeah, right.
Hey, do you want to run Philly?
Yeah,
like instead of saying, "Let's run Philly," he would have probably said no.
Yeah, it's
right.
Yeah, it's all how you present.
How you present it.
How you present it.
609-403-0973. What do you got, Nick?
All right, so another one from Jerry C. I had season tickets for 1980. The guy who I bought tickets from sold us playoff tickets. Then he got Super Bowl tickets, and he never offered them to us, who bought tickets all year long and took them to Philly and sold them without even giving us a chance to buy.
Wow, we might have to make it right.
So is he looking
for
a T-shirt or looking for Super Bowl tickets?
Well, you got Tom McMinamen Super Bowl tickets, you might as well get this guy.
Well, listen, I can get you tickets if he's listening for about $6,200.
Face value is $2,200.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Everybody's jacked up. All right, go ahead, Nick. Let's keep going. It's a lot of fun because do you see what's going on here? Do you see what the Eagles when you win? I'm sure we did it during the Phillies run.
Yeah, it's just everyone's happy.
It's just uplifting for our whole community.
And everybody's calling in sick on Monday.
Oh yeah, that's why you can't.
2-hour delays at schools.
Yeah, right.
That's why you can't be a Cowboys fan or a fan from another team from another city.
You really can't.
Because look now, we're all unified as one. We got all these great stories. Go ahead.
Everyone's happy.
Yes.
All right, we got Joe Z. He texts in Chuck Bednarik crushing Frank Gifford. Best ever.
That's a
good one.
The way he stood over him.
Yeah.
That's reminiscent of when Allen Iverson stepped over Tyronn Lue.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah,
Lue or whatever.
Yeah. Tyronn Lue.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do. Now you can't hit the quarterback.
That's like put an exclamation point.
Yeah, it is.
Right? Bam. All right. That was a lot of fun. Listen, I'm excited about our next guest,
Hank,
because he played in the Super Bowl.
Yes,
he knows. Like I was in the stands for that.
Yep,
Paul McCartney was the halftime show.
Yeah, that was a great.
It's a shame we lost. And going back to your question, would you just getting there? Is it good enough or winning? I felt so bad after that loss, figure that we let it slip through our fingers.
We
should have won that. So we'll ask him that. All right. The second hour of the locker room is brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. Make Great Bay Country Club your club. Great Bay is an award-winning private golf club where you are greeted by name. It's home of the 3-hour and 58-minute round. They do weddings exceptionally well. They got award-winning culinary banquet staff. They customize your menus. They seat up to 275 people. So book now for a 2023 wedding or even 2024. Go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Somers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. And, of course, say hello to Radio Ron Ralston for us, Ryan Owen, the rest of the crew down there. Hey, friends, let me tell you about Maserati, the main line, located just minutes from downtown Philadelphia. They offer a client-focused car buying experience designed to exceed all expectations and invite you to stop and see the area's largest selection of new Maseratis, including the sporty Ghibli midsize sedan of the class-leading Levante, the only SUV worthy being called a Maserati. Maserati, the mainline, also leads the nation in certified pre-owned sales and has the highest quality like new Maseratis available on the market. Your experience does not end at the point of a sale, as Maserati, the mainline, offers free pickup and delivery for scheduled service appointments and provides a new Maserati loaner car. So be audacious. Call my good friend Michael Pileggi at RDS Auto Group today at 484-804-4800. That's 484-804-4800, or visit them online anytime at motml.com. All right, when we return, we'll talk with former Eagles center Hank Fraley. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Brad Quast right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Tomorrow, the Kansas City Chiefs and Philadelphia Eagles square off in Super Bowl 57. Hi, this is Scott Graham. Join me and the rest of our Westwood One crew from Arizona for all the action. Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes are hoping to win a second title in 4 seasons for Kansas City. But the Philly faithful are hoping this one can be as special as their last Super Bowl 5 years ago. If it's Super Bowl 57, it's right here.
This is where you can listen to Super Bowl 57, 97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee. Those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenegan, owner of Lenegan Plumbing Heating and Cooling. Call us today for your free Train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Call and again and again. Call and again and again.
Hundreds of Volkswagens in stock and on sale. Hundreds of Mitsubishis, even 100 electric Bintelli golf carts in stock and on sale at Tom's River Auto Group. And not one a penny over sticker. Plus, Tom's River Auto has a Birds fan bonus. $500 off just for showing up in a team jersey, hat, socks, whatever. How easy is that? New or used, Tom's River's got plenty, but hurry. On sale, they're flying. Click Tom'sRiverAutoGroup.com.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. Fast just got a whole lot faster. Xfinity has the fastest internet with up to 6 gig speed. Plus, Xfinity Mobile is the fastest mobile service with 5G and millions of Wi-Fi hotspots. You heard that right. Xfinity just increased internet speeds again. And Xfinity Mobile gives you can't catch me speeds. The fastest internet, the fastest mobile service, and major savings? Can't argue with the facts. Now through March 21st, new customers can get started with 400 megabit internet for just $35 a month for 2 years with unlimited data included. Plus, there's no annual contract required, so it's risk-free. And save even more when you add Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com/faster, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. After promo, regular internet rates apply. Actual speeds vary.
Now, more of The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're broadcasting live from the Tom's River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Hey, listen, Q, we're getting inundated with text messages. People want to win these shirts. So the shirts. So the intern is going to be reading them, and then we'll pick the 3 at the end of the show.
Sounds good.
All right. Now, I'm really excited about my next guest because I was at Super Bowl 39.
Yeah, me too.
I went down to Jacksonville, and I was like, look, I told you I went to the Super Bowl again in Pasadena with the Giants and the Broncos. But when I got a chance to go on my team, it was like surreal for me. And and at halftime when it was dark and all the cameras, the lights were flashing from all the cameras watching the Paul McCartney, I'll never forget it.
Yep.
And our next guest played in that game.
Yeah, Hank's a good friend of mine.
Let's go to the Maserati of the Mainline Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room. He played for the Eagles from 2000 to 2005. He played in Super Bowl 39. Let's welcome in former center of the Eagles, Hank Fraley. Good morning, Hank.
What up, Hank?
Good morning, guys. How you guys doing?
All right, let me say this. Good morning, Mr. Fraley.
Hank, how you doing, buddy?
Brad, how you doing?
Good, man. It was great seeing you on Hard Knocks. It was great watching you.
Yeah. It was an experience.
Good.
Hey, Hank. It's really good to talk to you because I've only had a couple people on my show that played in that Super Bowl, and how hard is it to stay? We were hearing a lot build up this week about you got to keep things normal, don't do anything out of your comfort zone, and don't try to do too much. But how hard? You're a human being. How hard is that? You're going to the biggest game, like there's supposed to be like 150 million people watching. How do you stay normal?
You know what? It's a mindset, and for I would say for both these teams, they've been a lot of those guys have been there. Not everybody, but they've got some experience. For us, it was most of us were the first time, and you just stay in your routine, what you do. That first week is kind of like almost treated like a bye week, It's like a bye week. You're doing practices, but you're not getting too amped up. And then once you travel down there the week of the game, you have a normal week leading up. I would have to say, for myself, the Super Bowl really didn't hit. It was a great week 2 weeks before that because my son came 2 days before the NFC Championship game, and then he traveled 2 weeks old down to it. But when the first kickoff and the lights go off, all that flashing the camera, that's when I realized, man, this is
holy cow, this is it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then after that first play, though, once you get your first chance to go out there and hit somebody, it's football all over again. Nothing's changed. But it is it's you win, you're Super Bowl champs, you lose, not to say we're losers, but that's how I felt.
Yeah.
I still never have brought myself to watch the game. I see it every once in a while on TV, but I'm bitter. I'm trying to, I'm coaching now, so I want to eventually get one of these things here. And it's something that you can tell your grandkids and I could tell my kids, but right now, I got to show them my NFC Championship ring, not a Super Bowl ring. So that thing just stays locked away. I'm proud of our team back then, but we're all disappointed because we didn't win the big one. There's only one winner.
Yeah, right. No one knows about the losing team.
That's the question that Brad has. I think you want to say, what's worse, getting there,
yeah, getting
losing,
there, or losing,
or not getting there at all.
Yeah, so it's kind of mixed emotions.
There's a lot of controversy about that, and I hear people say all the time, I'd rather not get there and lose it. But gosh, you got to give yourself a chance to go win one. So if you don't get there, how could you even say you got a chance to win one? So I'd rather put myself in those shoes and get there to win one than never get there at all.
Yep.
So I just want to get back there. And these teams that continue to get back there, like the Chiefs, and I know the Eagles are on a different coaching staff now, but there are players from there. It's hard. It's hard to win in this league, and it's hard to win continuously in this league. And that's probably the tougher thing, is to do it year in and year out, to keep the consistency going, because each team's different. So those two teams that are playing this week, just like ourselves, the Detroit Lions, it's a new team next year, and it's not the same team. So it's a different dynamic, but the same goal is to win the Super Bowl, to get there. And there's a lot of steps along the way, but you'll never have the same team again. And once whoever wins it isn't going to have the same team next year, but the goal is to get back there and try to, reload it. And whoever comes into the new team, whoever's new to the team, is get them on board with the culture and how things are done. And that's what it's about. And that consistency, for us, we're trying to build that and get there. And there's a lot of teams out there that have been to the playoffs and gives themselves a chance. You got to get into the playoffs to give yourself a chance. And once you're there, try to take full advantage, because once you get there, both teams they're good teams, and there's a reason why they're there.
Yeah, you got to be exactly, Hank. You got to be lucky. You got to be good. You got to be consistent. And I think that's what the organizations in the NFL don't do. They need to win in 2 years, 3 years. They don't give them time to build the culture and to build that foundation, because you're, like you said, you have a new team every year, with free agency and the way these guys are moving around. So it's tough. So, and the Eagles have built that, and that's what we're really spoiled here as Eagles fans, to be consistent over all the years with the different coaching staff and different players, on the team and move. So we're pretty excited here in Philly, as you can see, Frank. Or Hank, it's nuts.
Yeah,
it's nuts here.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, my mom still lives in that area. My wife's a South Jersey girl. My brother lives down there in South. Still down there.
Yeah.
And his wife's a diehard Philly fan and Eagles fan and everything Philly. And I would say my wife's family's similar to that. But we have moved so much, being traded and now getting into coaching. It's been an adventure. But you're right. Howie's done a great job there, and they've really built something special. Started with, for me, it started with Coach Reed there, and then Doug came in and did a great job, and now the new organization is doing a great job. And I'm friends with a couple of those guys. We've worked together at other places, and I'm happy for those guys, but yet I'm bitter because we're not there playing.
Yeah, right.
We're talking with former Eagles center Hank Fraley. He's now an offensive line coach for the Detroit Lions. Hank, let's talk about Jason Kelsey, because he's a Hall of Fame center. You played that position, and one thing I've been very impressed with him, and I think everybody around the league, and everybody has, is he'll go get his initial block, and then he sheds that, and then he goes off and he picks somebody else off. Is that something that obviously as an offensive line coach you try to teach that, or you try to profess to do that, but not every player can?
No, he's special. I remember meeting him when he first came in the league and talking with him, and just like, man, you're going to be a great player one day. You're very good, and for him to do it as long as he's done it and at such a high level, it is fun to watch. We've played behind those guys the last couple of years, and of course we've played them the last couple of years, and to see him playing at such a high level and finishing guys, I love seeing that. He still does it. And that's all you want out. If you're a coach, that's what you want. Just play hard and play through the whistle. And he continues to do it. So when they load in new guys there and younger guys, and you're watching somebody like him and his caliber, you don't want to ever let him down. So you're going to go along right with him. But it is a mindset, and he's continued to prove that. And I think that's the thing with his mindset, is just like, you know what? People doubted me. And, I'm not going to ever let that slide here, and I'm never complacent, and I'm not going to just sit here. I'm going to play at a high level. And he's done that. And, he's done it for a lot of years now. And this year, especially, it looks like he seems to be even healthier than he has been in the last, call it 1 or 2 years. And it's fun to watch. And, I got a heck of a center myself here, and, and Frank Ragnow. So it's fun to coach people that are elite like that, and they're special.
And Q, you said this earlier. All 22 Eagle starters are playing. I mean, they're healthy.
They're healthy.
That's incredible in and of itself.
They're getting healthy. And then what Hank said is, you're the line coach. I mean, you're calling all the signals, right, pointing out where Mike linebacker is. You're setting the blocking schemes, protection. I mean, you really got to be thinking on your feet, and he does that. And Hank was great at it. And you got to be athletic these days to play center.
Hey, Hank, let me ask you a question. You grew up in Gaithersburg, Maryland. It's where you went to high school. Were you? You know how crazy Philly fans are. I mean, where you grew up, probably a Redskins fan, I guess, or Commanders.
Well, I was kind of mixed. I actually met a Ronaldo Skeets-Nehemiah, a receiver, back in the day when I was real young. So I kind of was like a Niners fan.
Niners fan,
right? But being around there, watching the Hawks play, the Redskins, Joe Gibbs, my family was a big Redskins fan. I would go down there. I'm sorry, Washington Commanders now, but I would go down to the games and love just watching football. I just loved it. And at the time, both those teams were very good. So, a great fan base. But once I became an Eagle, it was fun to go back home and play Washington, because, all my friends were, Washington fans. So just to stick it to them was even better to go down there. And fortunately, we were very good back then, and we won a lot of games. And, I got to talk more trash to those guys, but I loved it. There's nothing like playing on the road too, or going anywhere to play. And,
who talked more trash? You or Runyon? You or Runyon? You or Johnny talk more trash on the game?
There was a lot more other guys on that team. A little bit more trash. I just wanted my guy to, let me have a good day and keep going there.
hey, Hank, you come from a small school, Robert Morris.
Yeah.
Did you ever think you'd make it to the Super Bowl? I mean, I can't imagine what it was like for you to walk through the tunnel.
It was a dream. I'm living out my dream now as a coach. I've always loved it. The chances of going to Robert Morris was really slim for me to make it, and I took advantage. I had a lot of opportunities that opened up, and I tell my guys now, or even I have younger sons now. I have one at University of Marshall playing. That's a true freshman.
Right.
It's just take advantage of your opportunities when you have it. And, when you do get that, it might be one opportunity. Make sure you don't lose that. It's like first impressions. There's only one impression to make, and make sure you let people know what it's about, and, don't drop the ball. I mean, you'll get second chances sometimes, but that first impression is huge. And I got an opportunity with everybody getting hurt, coming out of Robert Morris. Everybody got hurt at the Steelers. That's who I really came out with. And the Eagles took me off. Basically, they were going to put me on practice squad, and the Eagles gave me an opportunity, and I just learned. I learned from John Runyon, all those guys. Juan Castillo was my O-line coach. Andy Reid was great. But the guys around me helped me and to help me mold myself, and I didn't want to let those guys down. But the opportunity, I mean, once you get there, it's
seize the moment. Yeah.
So that leads into what Brad wants to ask you.
What, so
hold on, let me set it up. So people get nervous. People have nerves and stuff like that, right? I mean, sometimes it's
I mean, everyone has a risk. Yeah. So the question, so people throw up in game. The big question is, did Don during the Super Bowl, did he throw up in the huddle on the last drive? Everyone wants to know.
You know,
did he throw up on the last drive?
I didn't see it.
Okay.
You know what I mean, I didn't see it.
All right.
I thought this was done.
I know.
We'd moved on.
Yeah, they did.
You know.
But our intern,
I'm sure you've been asked a million times, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so I figured, Brad, you would leave that alone.
No, I didn't. It wasn't me. It was the intern.
No, well, you know why? Because, I mean, I played football at a small junior college, Leeds McRae, North Carolina. I saw guys get so worked up before games that they get sick a little bit like that, you know? I mean, it's the big game.
Yeah.
That happens there. Like, I've seen plenty of guys before they go out.
Yeah.
They're just anxiety.
Yeah, it's nervous. I mean, it's a feeling. It's a feeling unlike any feeling.
Or you're puking because of all the conditioning you're doing.
Yeah, right.
Hank, I got to tell you, you went to the Super Bowl as an Eagle. You provide us with great memories, and it's something I'll never forget. Being at Super Bowl 39 in Jacksonville, that was so much fun, and you have, I'm sure, friendships that'll last a lifetime because of it.
Yeah, no, it was a great experience. It's just one of those ones that I just wish we were on the other side, but it was a great experience. And, I'll be honest, I was coaching at UCLA when the Eagles won. So I got to kind of cheer them on being out of the league. I was like, okay, I'd love to see the Philadelphia Eagles win a Super Bowl because all they've been through in the fans. And it was a great time cheering them on, and seeing those guys, seeing the whole city come together and win like that. It was awesome because I know what how hard it is to get there. So it was fun to see that one. And now that I'm back in it and back coaching in the NFL, it's like, man, I just want to be there. Instead, I'm up at our farm we bought up here in northern Michigan. I'm about to do some fencing.
Okay.
Some fences in, but keep myself busy over this weekend.
All right. Hank, I'll tell you one thing. If I was playing in this day in the NFL, I'd want to play for your coaching staff, the Detroit Lions. Yeah, I would love to play for you guys, man. I would love to play for your coaching staff.
Send us more. We enjoy it. Coach Campbell does a heck of a job, and guys play for him. And he knows how to motivate guys, and that's the best thing. Is honestly coaching's teaching, and you're building relationships and all that. And I think that's kind of how coaching's evolved a little bit as the years have gone. Is there's nothing wrong with getting close to your players, but as long as there's that respect and respect factor, and you can divide that, from being a coach and on the personal aspect and get to know your players. That's what Coach Campbell does such a great job with. Yeah. And there's a lot of coaches throughout the league that do that, and players respect that.
All right, Hank. Well, listen,
man. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Thanks.
We really appreciated you taking time to call in and offer some, walk down memory lane with us and tell us what it's all about. Hank, enjoy the game, and let's go Birds.
All right, Hank. Talk to you soon.
It should be a good one.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
There he is, Hank Fraley on the Maserati Mainline Sports Hotline. Listen, man. I'll never forget that. That was I was in that stadium. It was unbelievable.
Me too. It was a memorable moment. But Hank's the man.
Hank's the man. All right. During the interview, the intern Andrew Leeds and the producer Nick, we've been getting so many text messages. Everybody is a great giveaway item that I think you guys whittled down 3. And
what do we got?
And when we get back, we'll give the winners. All right.
Sounds good.
The second hour of the Locker Room is brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. Make Great Bay Country Club your club. Great Bay is an award-winning private golf club where you are greeted by name. It's home of the 3-hour and 58-minute round. For more information, go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Somers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. And once again, we want to wish Ken Dunnick a speedy recovery. He just had emergency surgery. I want to let people know that everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that's run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey to attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. Of course, we send out our best wishes in regards for a speedy recovery to Ken Dunnick. When we return, we'll give out the winners, and we'll wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Brad Quast right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Philadelphia Flyers hockey later today on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app with Tim Saunders and Steve Coates calling all the play-by-play action.
He's in the right circle. He scores! On the power play.
It's Flyers Predators later today. Coverage begins at 12:30. It's Philadelphia Flyers hockey on the radio home of the Flyers in South Jersey. 97.3 ESPN.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years. Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Some people are easily moved.
Wasn't that just the saddest movie ever?
Whatever. Others, not so much.
Oh, look at the puppies!
Just dogs, but smaller, so what? But even those who aren't easily moved.
Look, your long-lost brother's been found.
Oh, hi, Mike. Can be moved by us. Yeah, we're that good.
Use Clark's Moving and Storage in Rio Grande for your next local or long-distance move. Visit Clark's Moving and Storage online at clarksmoving.net.
Hey, what's with the red, white, and blue tux?
I'm Uncle Sam.
Oh, that explains the hat.
Yes, people seem to love that.
So, what brings you to Springfield, Sam? Springfield Mitsubishi in Atlantic City.
Taxes, madam. I want you
to put my tax refund in the bank.
Oh, you're not spending it on a car?
Oh, I'm getting a new car. But all you need is a dime. One dime down at Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
A dime? What a novel idea.
8 is a brand new Mitsubishis from 17.5.
17.5 for a new car?
Yeah, and you get a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty with as low as 2.9% financing.
2.9%?
Plus, if you bring home $350 a week, you can get up to $25,000 in credit.
Okay, I want you to put one dime down.
At the all-new Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
In Pleasantville.
They service all makes and models. Springfield Mitsubishi AC.com.
Can I have my hat back?
New 23 Mirage, 17.5, dime down, $277 a month for 75 months at 5.55% APR plus tax title to qualify buyers.
Philly Sports Trips and McFadden's Restaurant and Saloon have teamed up for the final tailgate. Former Philadelphia Eagles players Hollis Thomas and Wilbert Montgomery will be hanging out at the tailgate. Join them at McFadden's Restaurant and Saloon on game day from 11 to 3. Conveniently located at the Westgate Entertainment District and only an 8-minute walk to the stadium. This place will be rocking on game day. The tailgate package includes great food, drinks, and entertainment prior to the big game. Visit PhillySportsTrips.com today to reserve your spot.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the Toms River Auto Group studio. A few minutes left. We've been reading your text messages to win 2 T-shirts, a Philly thing, and a Conference Champions 2023, plus a Hero Foundation T-shirt courtesy of, the Eagles shirts are courtesy of Lenegan Plumbing and Heating. And the Hero is courtesy of Bill Elliott and the Hero Foundation. And we whittled it down during the interview. Since we had so many text messages, we had the intern, Andrew Leeds, and Nick, while we were talking to Hank Fraley, Q and I. You guys ready? What do you got, Nick? Or, excuse me, Andrew.
Yeah, so we got a lot of great messages from a lot of people. And we narrowed it down to Jerry C., the story about having the season tickets that ended up getting sold before he got the chance to get them.
That's nuts.
We got Joe F., the guy who told the story about, being there when the strike was going on and getting to watch Mike Quick and Randall Cunningham having a game to catch at the local field. And then we got Ray from EHT who watched the Miracle at the Meadowlands #2
in the car. Listen on the radio.
At ShopRite in the parking lot.
All right.
The Merrill Reese's call.
All right. So Jerry, Joe, and Ray I will call you guys after the show, and we'll try to make arrangements to get your Hero Foundation T-shirt, your Philly thing, and or your conference champion T-shirt. So there you go, Q.
Okay. I'm a little more pulled on the father son and kind of
You like
watch
that one?
I like those moments.
I didn't get a chance to. My dad passed in 2001, so I didn't get a chance to enjoy 2004 and 2017 with him. And I know my dad was a big Eagles fan, but he was kind of reserved. I mean, he would say, "Oh, that's great," you know what I mean? Like, but a lot of people like when we after 2017. I can't tell you. We got inundated with phone calls. People talking about, somebody that died.
Wish
meant
they were
so
here to
much,
watch it with us. And,
All right, Q. We got a few minutes left. You're not going to be with us tomorrow, but you'll be with us in spirit.
In spirit. So you want my prediction?
So Tom said 31-20. Tom McMinamen. What do you say?
34-17.
Q says 34-17 Eagles.
Eagles.
And so that's
34-17.
Yeah, that's a big score.
It's a big score.
You think the Chiefs are only going to lay 17 on our defense?
Yeah, I think that our defense is going to surprise them. I think we're going to contain. When I say contain Pat, I mean,
all right,
18 for 25.
Andrew, what do you say, Andrew? Let me Andrew throw that boom over to him real quick.
Yeah, I think it'll be a high-scoring game for sure. I do think it's going to be closer than what Brad has. I also do have the Eagles getting 34, but I got the Chiefs scoring 27. I think Mahomes will keep him in the game for as long, but I do think Hassan Reddick will have a big day against Andrew Wiley lined up on that Chiefs offensive line.
All right, Nick, the producer.
All right, I'm going with the over as well, 31-24.
31-24 for Nick,
wow,
producer.
Okay. One score game.
Cover and it's over.
I'm going to hold off till tomorrow because on tomorrow's show, we're going to be talking with Scott Grayson from Fox 29 News. We'll also be talking with with our good buddy, Mark Grimes. He's out there in the desert.
He's out there.
know he's going to give us his take.
Okay.
And then at the bottom of the hour, we're going to talk with this fantasy football guru. We got to get his take because he's been with us all season and it's been a good run. So we got to keep him doing it.
Keep him doing it.
All right. I am just I'm so happy. We had a great, we have over 25, 30 text messages.
Yeah, it was a really good show.
These shirts are excellent.
Really
I'm going to try to meet the winners. Like I said, Jerry, Joe, and Ray. I will be calling you after the show, and we'll see if we can rendezvous. I can give you the we're going to have Philly Thing T-shirts. I got 2 of those. Of course, along with the T-shirts, you're going to get a Hero Foundation shirt. Make sure you get a designated driver and a magnet for your car.
Yep.
And
Great show, Billy. Great show.
Thank Bill Elliott for that. Q, man, you ready?
I'm ready. Go
right,
Birds.
What are you doing? Where are you going?
Going to a party, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of things going on. So we got a big show lined up for tomorrow. It's the Super Bowl 57, all the wall.
Should be fun.
Super Bowl.
Should be fun.
I can't wait. Nick Earnshaw, you're working the game, I guess. You're working up there at the other station.
I'll be working tomorrow. But I am. I'll be watching the game at home.
I'm pumped, man. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Sunday morning from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Thanks for making the Locker Room part of your Saturday. There's nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiner. Enjoy the Super Bowl Eve. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Same time, same station, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Tomorrow, the Kansas City Chiefs and Philadelphia Eagles square off in Super Bowl 56.